You have like a little sunroom, plus you have a porch. How freaking cool is that, to have a porch? Everyone is talking about the newest ice cream sensation from Turkey Hill, and hey, I'm here where it all started for an exclusive interview. Tell me. I'm gonna drive you around here right now, show you around, show you what it looks like, show you the different loops in the campground. Wait, how does it feel to be a dairy cow in beautiful Lancaster County? The Turkey Hill experience is really, you know, it just kind of tells you the whole experience of Turkey Hill. and you like that? We gonna win? Because that's what winners do, we win.
You ain't first, you're last.
Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name's Chris and we're glad you came along for the adventure today. Today, we are camping. That's right, we are camping. It's go time. We haven't brought a lot of camping to the channel this year, but maybe that's going to change. You can definitely tell it is 4th of July weekend at Thousand Trails because this looks a little interesting right here. This is the line to get in. It's pretty hefty. Pretty hefty. That's not going to stop us from having a good time. This 4th of July weekend, we are camping and it is going to be an awesome, awesome time. So if you like camping or you're interested in seeing PA Dutch Campground and Thousand Trails, or how Thousand Trails campgrounds are, and any other type of activities that we get into on this week's adventure, then I hope you guys stick along for the adventure because I think it's going to be a pretty sweet one. Alright, well, I'm not sure if I said it already, but if not, we are staying at PA Dutch Campground, which is a Thousand Trails resort. It's kind of like outside of Lebanon, Pennsylvania, Manheim, Pennsylvania, very close to the Renaissance Fair, which is very convenient if you like to come here for the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. If you're not a member of Thousand Trails, they also have Pinch Pond Campground, which is another pretty cool campground, but we're not there. This isn't about Pinch Pond Campground. This is about PA Dutch Campground. So I'm going to drive you around here right now, show you around, show you what it looks like, show you the different loops in the campground, and then you're going to know what it looks like. Right now we are on site B30. We're in the B loop. Nice and wooded, which is definitely welcoming today because it's pretty toasty outside. I think it's like 97, but here you can see the main loop. Fun fact, my mom used to have a permanent site right up there. Show you that here in a minute. Here's the other one. This is actually like one of the main roads, but believe it or not, it's actually not too busy, which is pretty nice. So, like I said, we are going to take you around the campground now and show you what it looks like. This area right here is where you can set up your tents. No hookups, no water, no sewer, no electric, just a tent site. These bathhouses up here at the top are actually really nice. I think they're renovated this year. When I was inside, they looked really nice. Looked like it was all new tile flooring and like new bathroom stalls. The shower area looked new. So definitely think they put some work into that. The main ones down at the bottom, they did not, but still really nice. Now we're getting ready to roll in the east section here. And I believe this is the only section that has cabins too. If you're looking for a cabin rental, almost certain it would be up in this area. To be honest with you, I'm actually kind of surprised as empty as this campground is. It is 4th of July weekend, or like right after, but we kind of noticed was, you know, after the 4th of July was done, campground just really kind of emptied, which was a little weird, but nice for us because it means that there's not as many people around. You get to enjoy the amenities just a little bit more. House right here that you see kind of looks like a house is actually more so like the member specialist office, and also you can use their kitchen. At least you used to be able to use their kitchen in there. They had a living room in there that you can go in and kind of relax in, as well as you can read a lot of different books, and they have a whole bunch of different pictures from before, like ever since this campground was here, which is cool. Because before it was 1,000 Trails Campground. It used to be called Distelfink. Leave a comment down below if you know what a Distelfink is. But yeah, very, very old campground. A lot of roots. Like I said, my mom actually used to have a permanent campsite in here when she was a kid. Just awesome. So this campground runs kind of deep in our family. It's a pretty cool campground. I would say this year it's gotten better. They did have some kind of weird rules here before where you had to park up at the front, and then they would take you around in a golf cart to pick your site, and it could really kind of back up the process, and it wasn't always the nicest when you wanted to try to get with people, and you all come in a group, because even though it was still kind of first come first serve, they definitely still tried to tell you where you could and could not go, which again can be a little irritating when you're with a group, because we have a bigger camper, and you know, we can sometimes get into smaller spots, but they like to kind of put all the big campers in one area here, so we would kind of be away from other people in our party. But again, not a whole lot of people here today. Usually this is packed back in here. Back to the check-in process now, though. If you haven't been to PA Dutch in a while, they actually have you pull off right alongside of security where you check in, and then you can go this way. But as you see right here, this is where I'm not really a big fan of this loop. It's very tight. This campground in its entirety is a very tight campground. And I just feel like, you know, when you want to go to leave, you may have to knock on some neighbors' doors and ask them to move their vehicles and stuff just so you can get out. Or, you know, 1,000 Trails, a lot of times people like to stay till the very last minute, and then everybody leaves at the same time. And it gets a little hard to leave. So I can imagine that would be a little difficult if everybody wanted to rush out of there all at the same time. might not be as nice of an experience. But we've actually never camped in that loop. We try to stay away from that loop as much as possible. But back to the check-in process. The check-in process, you just pull up alongside security, kind of like any other 1,000 trails that we've been to here lately, and or any other 1,000 trails that we've gone to. Pull up alongside security, they check you in and then give you free reins. You have to be a little careful when you go to park, when you're driving around and try to find a spot. Like I said, the roads, as you can see here in some of this video, the roads are extremely tight, and with that, you know, it can be a little difficult when you're coming through with a camper, and people may not want to kind of move to get out of the way a little bit, but it can be a little challenging. And then the other thing is too, is because the roads are so narrow, and there's a lot of trees, sometimes you have to kind of drive all the way around the park to be able to come back in the road the other way, just so you can back into your spot okay, if you have a bigger rig. If you have a smaller rig, you probably won't really have too much of a problem no matter what you do. But if you're, I would say, probably over 32 foot, it could get a little different at times when you want to try to back into some of the spots, just because of how the site's angled and how the trees are. We do have some activities here at this campground. Actually, it kind of looks like they may have redone some of these too. If you want, you can come up here and you can picnic up here. They have little charcoal pits that you can use. But then also, here's your horseshoe pits, and it looks like they redid these. I was here, I believe, 2 years ago, and it wasn't as nice as what it is now. If you're into the shoe, all you gotta do is just come here. Looks like they have the horseshoes sitting out. Have at it. That was a close one. That was a pretty close one. Down here you got a pretty nice little park. It's fairly new. I remember when they put this in. Very nice. You have a nice little volleyball court that you can play with. On the other side, that white building that you see over there is their laundry room. And then down here you also have other shower rooms and male and female restrooms, as well as the pool area on the inside of the white fence. If you're a fan of the mini golf, they also have some mini golf that you can play. It looks like they have redone this here in recent years. I know before it was pretty rough, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. They also have a pretty cool community fire pit here. It's not going. Not sure if they're gonna fire it up later, but definitely really cool. The pool is packed. I'm not gonna show you the pool right now. I mean, I'll show you, but I just feel kind of creepish. I'll take some pictures. I'm gonna put some pictures up here of the pool, because there are a lot of people in there. Pictures of the pool. Right here they have a laundry room. It's a really nice park. All in all, it's a nice campground. You know, you can't go wrong. It kind of puts you into like more of that nostalgic camping, not so much like a camping resort type of a deal, but it's very nice. If I had any complaints, I would say they don't really do a whole lot of activities here. Outside of that, there is a gun range that is right off the back of the property, and they're usually firing like hell all day long, but not too terribly bad. The one part that does kind of suck is if you have doggos that are afraid of that, they're not really a big fan. So just be mindful of that. If you have doggos or kiddos that are, I don't know if you just heard that, that was one of them. Doggos or kiddos that are a little sensitive to sound. You got a lot of gun shooting here. When they have activities on Fridays and Saturday nights, they like to do that right here in this activity barn. which is pretty cool. You can go in there. They do bingo in there. You can go in there and play bingo. They also have shuffleboard courts that you can use in there, which are pretty nice. It's not air conditioned to my knowledge, but they do have fans in there. Now, fun fact, this campground, one of the things that makes it really, really cool, whether you're here in a tent, whether you're here in an RV, a motorhome, and you just want to be a dreamer, or you're actually looking because you want to upgrade, there's an RV dealership right in front of this RV resort called RV Value Mart, and this place is awesome. The nice thing about it is, a lot of RV dealerships that we go to, they pressure the crap out of you. They're always up your butt trying to get you to buy a camper. You have to tell them what it is that you're looking for, and then they take you around in their golf cart or walk you around to show you the campers. And I feel like a lot of times in that scenario, you just don't, you might pass up a floor plan that you didn't know about, or that maybe you never saw before. But that's not how it is when you come to RV Value Mart. This place is really cool in the fact that, you know, maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. To me, I think it's cool. All their RVs are unlocked. So you can come down here anytime and you can walk through the RVs, and if they are open, you know, you may have a salesperson that'll come up to you and ask you if you need any help. And if you don't, you know, you just let them know that you're wandering around and you're looking. They're perfectly fine with that. They are absolutely okay with it. So you can come up here and you have free reins of walking through any of the RVs that are here that are for sale, from the smallest ones to the biggest ones that they have. And I think that is super, super cool to be able to do. So yeah, you know, another fun fact, this is not a paid promotion. We've actually bought all of our RVs through RV Value Mart. So every time that we come here, we come up and we start looking through and seeing, you know, what they have out with new floor plans or what have you. But they do actually have a new floor plan here. And why we like to go to RV shows and why we like to walk around and check out different RVs is because we love to see what's new. And I've never seen a park model like this. So I'm going to show you this park model real quick. I think it's super cool. Leave a comment down below if you like it. Or, you know, if you have an RV, what do you have? What's your favorite RV? What's your dream? You know, ours used to be a fifth wheel. I don't know if it's so much as anymore. They're cool, but almost sometimes too big. I would say here recently, like, we've almost kind of wanted to go backwards a little bit just so we can get into more state parks and stuff. But then when we think about it, we love the luxury, the luxury of an RV and what we have. And, you know, if we want to get out into state parks, then, you know, we rough it a little bit. We don't glamp. We're not glamping per se. We're going to get out and we're going to tough it out. So anyway, I'm babbling enough. Let me go show you this really cool floor plan. Let me know what you think about it. I just think it's super cool. You know, you have your double, you have your 2 floors, you have like a little sunroom, plus you have a porch. How freaking cool is that, to have a porch on your camper? Here's the inside. You got one room up top there. You got another room up on top there. You can have like these pretty snazzy little steps to go up. Step down here. Washer, dryer, little dishwasher. That thing's super cool. I like that. And you have your bathroom. All in all, I think it's awesome. Just because I've never seen anything like it before. I think it's super, super cool. You know, obviously for me, I think, you know, if I was to have a park model like this, I think I would probably prefer it to be maybe not double side, and then just extend that a little bit longer. Have a couple slides. I think that would be perfect. I know I'm asking a little too much here probably, but you know, I'm not a big fan of crawling up and down on the steps and stuff to go up to go to sleep. So I would like a bedroom down on the floor, but definitely a very cool floor plan. speakers up here. Now, just so you know, we are fans of RV shows, and we will be heading back to the biggest RV show in the United States. We went there last year, had a pretty good time doing it. We're gonna head there again this year, so if you guys are interested in RVs, make sure you get some notifications on. Hell, if you want to go back and check out that other video, have at it, but make sure to get some notifications on, because we're gonna take you RV shopping and we're gonna show you all the newest, latest floor plans that they have. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. That is PA Dutch Thousand Trails Campground. Let me know if you like it. Let me know what you think. I think it's a pretty cool place. Definitely if you're coming just for a little R&R and you don't care a whole lot about the activities, or if there's probably not gonna be a whole lot for the kiddos to do here, unless you want to just hang out at the pool. So definitely a cool campground though. I like it. You know, it's one that we come to. But you know what, I think enough of the campground right now. We're gonna go on an adventure. Not that this isn't an adventure, it's always an adventure no matter what you do, but we are gonna take a step out of the campground and we're gonna head over to the Turkey Hill Experience. And if you're not familiar with the Turkey Hill Experience is really, you know, it just kind of tells you the whole experience of Turkey Hill. So it's, you know, it just kind of goes through the whole kind of timeline. If you've seen a different video on our channel before about Chocolate World, it's kind of like Hershey's Chocolate World, where you get to know pretty much everything about the company from the start to current day. Let you know about their processes, about their quality control, how they make their ice cream, how they make their iced tea. And yeah, it's just kind of interactive with a bunch of games, some videos, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we also get to sample some ice cream, sample some tea, and I believe we get to make our own ice cream. So if that sounds interesting to you, or you've wanted to check out the Turkey Hill Experience, you know, then we hope you continue along on this adventure, because we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. You know, we're going to have fun. Have you ever met Mother Cow before? If not, we're gonna show you Mother Cow.
And you guys will be starting at number 4 there in that large ice cream container. Okay. There's a video there that'll explain a bit more about the experience and how you can purchase the tickets. Okay. But it's just a self-guided tour. You follow the line to bring you through all of our exhibits. And there's unlimited samples of iced tea at 23 and unlimited samples of ice cream at 13. Okay. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. Have a great day, you guys.
Now use the create your own code on your ticket to design an utterly awesome carton for your new ice cream. Welcome to the Turkey Hill Experience. You'll have fun till the cows come home. Sweet.
All right, it's official. I got my Turkey Hill hat. I think I work here now. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play the Bacteria Buster game. Well, that was kind of fun, I guess. got a hat. We're gonna cruise around here. I think we can make our own ice cream here. Line says create your own flavor. Let's see what we can do here. It's go time. We are up to make some ice cream. Who wants to go first?
You already there.
Me?
Do mine, banana.
No. You wait your own turn. You always gotta be trying to get in here and take my turn. There we go, coffee. There's the peanut butter. It's like it already knows me. Gummy bears. Heck no. Peanut butter cups.
What will you name it?
Moo Moo Madness. Really, it looks like a pile of Mahone. That's it. We are creating our own ice cream. I don't know what that means. I think we have to visit the website to see what that means, but it'd be nice if I could try it now. It'd be pretty delicious. All right, let's see what kind of creation Maury's gonna make here. Then let me know down in the comments who made the better creation. Was it Moo Moo Madness or was it gonna be Maury's creation? So it's white or chocolate? Oh, chocolate!
The banana.
Want a banana? Got chocolate, we got the bananas. Got strawberry swirls. You want chocolate covered grasshoppers, what do you want? Dawn's vanilla wafers. That's the last step. Feeling nutty or fruity, honey? What's the name gonna be? What are we calling it? I think it's time for the mixing process to begin. We're going in the mixer. I don't know about you, but I have mixed feelings about this room. We're about ready to find out who the master mixer is. We all know that I always win because Maury's a loser. And it ain't gonna be no different for this contest. We gonna win because that's what winners do, we win.
You ain't first, you're last.
Here's the recipe. This batch of pumpkin will make up to 48,000.
You gotta stop it! Oh!
How did they start? Bummer. We're going down now.
Oh!
We both lost. Man, epic turn of events. We're both losers. It's the first time we've both been losers. Maury, how do you feel about us both being a loser?
I didn't lose.
What? You guys saw that we both lost. Did she win? Did she win?
Yeah.
So these are dairy cans where you can see what's happening in the plant right now. You got the quality assurance lab, you got the raw receiving room, the liquid processing room. We're gonna zoom in.
Like a lot of security. There is security. Ooh, that was so good.
Oh, their favorite fruits and nuts are put in. Ah, that's where you get the flavor. Moo Moo Madness is going into production. Just like that, this and that is heading into production now. Now that our ice cream is in production, we're gonna go test out some ice creams. This place is pretty cool. It's kind of in a way like, Hershey's Chocolate World. A little bit different, but definitely pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far. Try the blueberry lemon pound cake.
I'm lying. It's blue. I'm okay. How about the
All right, we went with some blueberry lemon pound cake. Looks pretty good. How ready to taste it? Blueberry lemon pound cake ice cream is pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Never had it before. I was kind of skeptical, but it was good. Everyone is talking about the newest ice cream sensation from Turkey Hill, and hey, I'm here where it all started for an exclusive interview. Tell me, how does it feel to be a dairy cow in beautiful Lancaster County? How, and you like that? It's, the flavor's called Moo Madness. Would you eat it? Cow smiling way too much. I wonder what is happening to this cow.
Can't see nothing there. Are you serious?
Just talking talking to her boyfriend. I'm not allowed to hear that. This area here is pretty neat. They have a whole bunch of different Turkey Hill iced teas. Turkey Hill iced tea is really good. See all your different flavors that you have here. Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite flavor? I think mine is gonna have to be the raspberry tea. What is your personality? The music in my MP3 player. All the latest hits. Ooh, she's trendy. Halloween. How would you describe the inside of your car? Just going right down the middle for all of them? How adventurous are your weekend activities? They're so adventurous.
Oh, I thought I had to put this.
How do you feel about circus clowns? They creep you out or they're funny? Messy with trash, clean and vacuum. Alright. How fast do you typically drive? Try to keep it right at the speed limit, 10 miles above. No, you're warp speed.
No.
Trust me, she is warp speed. That was all a lie right there. The answer. You're a diet decaf tea.
Told you.
Alright, I think it's time to find out what my personality is. I'm probably a kid, but there's a rock person. Salutissimo. Right now, I'm kind of messy with trash. Try usually 10 miles. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I typically do try to keep it at the speed limit, unlike warp speed McGee back here.
You ain't first, you're last.
I think a droid is. What did I say in the beginning of this? My favorite tea was raspberry tea. Boom.
Well, what's the definition?
Boom. Although you really enjoy comedy, you're not always the best at telling a joke.
True.
Sometimes you forget the punchline, but your laugh is absolutely infectious. Consider a career as a sidekick on a late night talk show, an FM radio DJ, or a carnival face painter. Maybe YouTube. Maybe YouTube. We'll try it out. Alright, well I think that is going to conclude our time here at the Turkey Hill Experience. The hat got a little crooked. It means we had one hell of a good time. I hope you guys did too. It's really hot out, so I'm going to see what we can get into now. Maybe a little swimming. I'm going to head back to the campground, not 100% sure. But if you're ever in the Columbia, Lancaster County area, make sure you check out the Turkey Hill Experience. It's pretty darn cool. All right, well, I think that's actually going to wrap this week's adventure up. This video is going pretty long. You know, but for you guys who want to see the campground, you know, I definitely want to be able to bring that aspect of this video to you, you know, so you guys can check it out. You know, PA Dutch is a pretty decent campground. You know, it may not be our most favorite camping resort through Thousand Trails, but you know, we definitely have a good time when we go there. You know, just be mindful that it's more of a nostalgic camping experience. You know, it's not like these big resorts that you go to that have so many different activities and big arcades and all this other stuff, you know, because you're not going to get that there. But you know, the restaurant that used to be there is closed now, but they did do a pretty good job, at least over the 4th of July time, to bring some food trucks in, which I thought was pretty neat. And if you go there, make sure you check out RV Value Mart, because I absolutely love going up there and checking out their RVs. I think it's a really awesome time. As far as the Turkey Hill experience, you know, I would definitely recommend that. My only, I would say, kind of negative thing about it is I just think it's a little too pricey. You know, I think that using it as a marketing tool or a promotional tool is awesome. You know, but you have that extra add-on service if you want to make your own ice cream or the other added tea experience that they have. You know, the portion that we did was just kind of like a self-guided tour. And you go through, and it's very interactive, as you saw with the different games and the different videos that they play. But I thought that we were actually going to be able to get to make that ice cream. And we didn't. It just kind of, they give you a CYO code that you go onto their website, and then you can download your commercial, you can download your little packaging thing that you did where you saw the ice cream container, and one other thing. But you know, so to me, I just think it's a little too pricey, especially, you know, for people who have big families that want to go there. That can get a little expensive to go and just have a good time. You know, they do also have a really nice gift shop that's there. You know, I didn't put that in the video, but, you know, they have pretty much anything Turkey Hill related that you want, a whole bunch of different cows, and just a really cool time. So, you know, if you're around the Columbia, Lancaster County area, definitely check it out. It's a really, really cool place. And I think you can't go wrong. If you're a little bit more on a tighter budget and you want to do something a little more budget friendly, then I would recommend going towards Hershey and just check out Hershey Chocolate World if you've never done that before, because the parking is free in Hershey. It's also free at the Turkey Hill Experience, but you don't have to pay to go on the Hershey Chocolate World ride. And you also get a free piece of candy at the end of it, as to where this, you know, you had to pay for everything that you wanted to do at the Turkey Hill Experience. So, but yeah, like I said, I think that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's adventure. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It's a huge help to us just starting this channel out. And drop a comment, subscribe, turn on some notifications and all that fun stuff. But most importantly, I hope you guys stay safe, and we'll see you on our next adventure.